it's not immediately clear what question 3 wants from us, right? We can tell that it's either about grammar or style. And sometimes we might lean towards style here because it just looks like they're rearranging the words. And so what sounds best probably is best. And maybe that will get you the answer here. That might actually work. But generally, you want to file this under a different category in your brain. And it's really helpful to try to predict the question accurately here. This is not about style. This is not about just what sounds best. There's a real rule here. This is a grammar question. How would we know that? Well, not from the choices, actually. Normally, I can look at the choices and know what they're testing. But here, they do just seem kind of like different versions of the same 3 or 4 words. So whatever one sounds best probably is best. But if I look instead at the sentence, I recognize that there's a really big clue that tells me I need to follow some rules. What is the structure of this sentence? It's a list, right? Better than soil at holding moisture. Compost minimizes water waste and storm runoff. Increases savings on watering costs and helps reduce erosion, right? So it does 3 things. Minimizes, increases, and reduces, and helps reduce. So because it's a list, I know that there are certain grammar rules that apply to lists. So now my brain is in grammar mode and I'm saying, okay, I need to make sure the symmetry of this sentence matches, that all the parts of the list kind of fit the same rhythm. And so what is that? What is that rhythm? So it minimizes, try to cut out some unnecessary stuff. It minimizes water waste and storm runoff. It helps reduce erosion. So I want the other verb to kind of fit that format. Minimizes, helps, increases. So it's actually correct with the verb that's there. Now that kind of gets rid of B because it's a little different. But among the other 3, we now have another choice to make. Do I need this it? Do I need an also as well? Or can I just cut everything down to the words increases, savings? Well, we can use the list again to kind of tell us what to do. Look at the third part here where it says helps. Is there an it there? No. So because there's no it there, we want to keep the same rhythm, so we probably shouldn't have an it on part 2, the increases savings part. And we also don't need an also because that's not how lists work, right? We list everything that we need to, and then we put an and at the last piece, not randomly in the middle. And also is basically an and here. So in the spirit of keeping things short, C is also better. But it's not just that C sounds best. Maybe it does to you, and that's great. That means that your brain is good at picking up that rule. But the SAT could present us with situations where it's not as easy to pick up. In fact, where maybe our instincts are wrong, and so they're trying to trick us. So the better thing to do is not to pick up on what sounds best, but to pick up on what they're testing to predict the question, know that it's a list, know that lists have certain rules, and apply the rule, no matter how good or bad it sounds. The rule takes precedence always. So we want to know when we've got one because we might need to go against our instincts. Hopefully that doesn't happen often, but it will happen occasionally, so we got to prepare for it every single time.